Dragon Warriors Season 1 Episode 17, Castle Rumble. So after the previous episode where a bunch of characters did a bunch of talking, we're going to have an episode where a bunch of characters do a bunch of talking, but with cards in between this time. At least this talking is of the card game variety. I like how that thing really weak. Also, yeah, that was when Dodd was added to the universe too, so Samuel was added to the Dragonverse. The original Dragonverse. It's quite a thing to look back on, though. Like, look how far we've come. And look how we are now. I don't know much else to say about that. It's just like, wow, look at that, where we've come. Anyway, if I remember this episode correctly, this one has a lot of robotics in it. And by that I mean a robotic deck. In which case, I remember that duel vividly for how intense the back and forth was. I think Spooky said it behind the scenes. It's like we go from Dragonverse's most boring episode to their most hype episode like that. It's like there's not even like a chill in between. Just like, they go to sleep, wake up. Wake the fuck up. The original Ultimaya Zulkin design. With the fucking mustache. I'm still a defender of that freaking mustache, man. It's so stupid. I love it. Of course, when it got into Gacha, he just became a, like, evil villain, you know. Nothing wrong with the Gacha, I just like the mustache. It's that simple.
We should have teleported to our location. Hey, remember, we don't live in some kind of cyberpunk technological future.
This ain't Brains, or Zexel,
sure, from our base of operations,
or
they might
5.
be able to teleport us from
5Bs, or a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right
Actually.
Next to where our base is. But if we were to teleport any further than that, we risk of losing all of the energy in the teleporters, or even worse, frying them. I think it's safer that we go there on foot, and then after we are done, we teleport back. Who knows? Maybe
I think swaying from side to side would actually be more annoying than just walking.
I know. I just figured that we could use them to get that.
Maybe there's something to your hips.
You know what?
Human bodies aren't meant to sway.
Like we are going to need teleporters.
I mean, they can, doesn't mean they will.
Or to get there faster and then walk the whole day back to the base? Or would you like to get there this way and then get back to the base faster?
We just follow Mega Man logic, dude. We can't teleport to the boss store. We have to get to the boss, fight him, and then we're allowed to teleport. Or like fly logic in Pokemon. You have to get to the town before you can fly to it.
The guy who... I get it, Ryan, but even I have my limits. Okay. I do want to ask you, how did you meet Jonathan?
It was a dark and stormy night.
You see, he and I used to go to a university and decided that after we were done with that, we would look for some jobs together to work.
You went to college with them?
So, after that,
we were college roommates. I am your brother's, sister's, cousin's, ex-roommates.
And recruited us to the team and promised that we'll get paid. So with no other good option, we accepted and we did get paid in the end after a while. But we are starting to realize that may have been a mistake.
Hindsight being 2020, not one of our better ideas.
Well, I'm sure you know how I got into the team then. Yes, I know. The same way that Felix guy I recruited.
Well, not to that.
Overhear what you were talking to about Jonathan once he got back from beating duty, and yeah, me and Blood also had the problem with being a bit aggressive. What do you suppose might be the case with that? I see. Well, I don't really know myself, if I'm being honest. I'm sure that after we're done with this, Jonathan might open up a bit about what the hell exactly is happening here.
It's a good question.
But as of now, I think we should move on. The castle is still pretty far away.
Well, yeah.
Alright, let's go then.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be like in Scotland when there's like 900 castles and like 2 towns. They really like to be in castles, what can I say? Which, to be fair, castles look awesome. I can't blame them.
It already got dark. Yes, but
the heck
at
is
least
this
we are
from?
already
Medieval
here.
or something? Oh well, they should do something like generic, like the Ocarina of Time castle or a Disney castle or something like that.
Jeez, this place has seen better days. I agree. Come on. I think we should go this way.
Ah, you found the bear trap room. It's nothing but bear traps. Why the hell did you make this? Yes. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Could be here. This is a big room. Hey, take a look at there. Look
You
at
know
the
what
pillar
else
over
is a
there. It has
big
something
room?
on it. Looks
I
like a
ruined it.
sphere.
Picks it up, it's a literal spear. Like, what do you think? Well, that's interesting. Some sort of sphere, not spear.
Do you think that could be it? Very well could be. I think we should go and take a look.
You who
Go touch the
there,
butt.
Stop this instant.
What
No!
Who the hell said that? I think that would be him. What are you?
My name's Jamie Nolan.
As a dual guardian, and I am here to defend the dark deities of Ultima.
You really upgraded this door since I got the deck, the extra deck, and the graveyard.
From their resting place. Oh, really?
All I need is the side deck.
What are you going to do? Take a magical broom and start beating us until we leave?
Actually, that's not a bad
I
idea.
could do that, and it could be a lot more threatening than you make it sound.
And a lot more fun.
The only way you will get the dark deities is if you manage to defeat me in a duel. Alright then, bring it on.
Well, we did establish the lore of the dual guardians and all of that in the previous episode, so now we're following up on that.
Nope, go fuck yourself. I called dibs on it. I'm going to having to fucking liar. Or will you
I need to clip that. Nope, I called dibs. Go fuck yourself.
There, happy?
It's a 2-on-1 duel.
It easier for both of us. Yeah, dueling against both of us, you're asking to lose. Let's duel. I'll begin. It's not the best hand. I'll normal summon Vampire Lady in attack.
I know a guy that whenever they say, not the best hand, it means they're going to end on like 4 negates and 3 face
That ends
downs.
my turn.
It's like, okay, where was the brick? Oh, I didn't get 12.
I'll begin by normal summoning Mechlord Army Deploy Obligator.
The Mechlord army, or rather Mechlord support in general, was
Using
excellent.
synchro monsters is a terrible idea. Unless it's
Also, since we established the update to the tag duel rules, that's why the whole duel just started the same.
By destroying him and sending him to the graveyard, I get to special summon 2 Mechlord Army monsters.
Good thing that
from my deck to the
Dookie
field.
updated the tag duel
So,
rules
give a
ahead of
warm
time,
welcome
and
to
right before a tag
Mechlord
duel
Army
typically.
Of Weisel and Mechlord
But yeah, anyway,
Army
the
of
Mechlord
Steel.
support was just straight up excellent.
No,
There was
I'm
not a
going to
single
use
bad
Mechlord
card
Army
out of all of
Steel
them.
and Mechlord
All
Army
the
of
support was just
Weisel.
straight up good,
In
and
order
they
to
really
build
needed
overlay
it, so
network. Now
yeah.
I'm going to summon Gear Giant X.
It's not enough to make Mechlords like tier or anything like that, but honestly, all they needed was just a shot in the arm, and that was enough, just to make them playable.
With his overlay units, I get to add 1 level 4 or lower machine from my deck to my hand. I'll add Black Salvo to my hand. And now, my gear giant attack his Vampire Lady. Too bad for you, I got a trap. I activate Shadow Spell.
It loses 700 attack
Now
points, so
your
it's down to
monster loses
1500.
700 attack points.
Or
It can
1600.
no longer attack us. Not bad. I will set
Should have done that during the damage step. Oops.
3 cards
Ah well.
face down.
Smart Dookie to establish so much of the lore right before the episode where the lore would be important.
Finally, my turn. I draw.
The Mechlord Assemble could have also given
I begin
the
by
opponent 50,
activating the
like
field
100 burn
spell.
for every Mechlord
Sanctuary
they
in the
control, but
sky.
they didn't control any Mechlord, so it doesn't matter.
Now, as long as we control a fairy monster, we do not take any battle damage. Well, this
Dude, I don't know who told you what to tell you, but
I'm going to
zombies are
normal
not
summon
fairies.
Agent of Mystery Earth in attack mode. And I
Try
use
to
it-
find my accent, you
When
won't
she's
be
normal
able
summoned, I
to.
get to add an agent monster from my deck to my hand. However, if I control
Probably
6
Australian
areas
or
of the sky, I
something.
get to add this little fella.
Or 4 Kids Australian,
My
which just always
favorite
ended up being
monster,
British.
Master Hyperion.
Or no, wait, no, I sorry, I got it backwards.
Then,
They kept going
I'm
for
going
British,
to
and it came up as
activate
Australian.
Uton Lee. Now I get to special summon a level 4 or lower light monster from my hand. I'll special summon Agent of Miracles Jupiter.
Which, hey, at least with that thing, it didn't come up
And
as a
now,
freaking, like,
I'm going to activate the second
You
spell.
still got
That's
a
the
accident out of that, so, you know, could have been worse.
I get to special summon a fairy monster from my hand by cutting its attack points in half and negating its effects. I'm going to special summon Shining Angel.
The planet support, or the planet, the Asians of support could have been a bit better. But I'm not going to call it outright bad. Just one of those where it's like, I wish this was a bit better, you know? One of those could have been better, could have been worse, that sort of thing. Ah, well.
Now,
at least I got support. That's something that we got to consider in some of these archetypes. Like, at least you got something, man.
Now, I'm going to exceed.
By the way,
summon.
DSOD
By
turns
overlaying the
10
souls of
next
these two
year.
monsters, I create a new life.
Where's the cubic
And this
support?
light shall raise the spirits of our troops. Come forth and lead us to victory. I exceed summon in a rank 4 fairy cheer girl.
Oh, joy. Congratulations, you summoned your cheerleader. This thing, yes, this thing got animation in Duel Links, but Saint Joan didn't. There is no god. It works out better for YouTubers, I guess, or at least live-action series creators.
But attaching one of her overlay units...
Tori had one duel the entirety of the series and summoned this thing. That's how
I
it
get to draw a
exists.
card.
The thing exists.
I'm going to set this card.
She had one duel
down.
she lost. That's proving she is the worst Taya
And
Gardner.
now, I use the
That's a
effect
joke.
of
She's
my
fine.
Master Hyperion. I'll banish a fairy monster from my graveyard to destroy your giant. Yeah, how about I do that for you? I activate my trap
What?
card. Destruct Potion. By destroying your giant text,
Oh look, a monster died to a card effect. With mech lords in the deck.
Life points. That's fine by me. You're gonna lose them all the same. Wait, before you attack, I activate my trap card, Battle Mania. Now all of your monsters are forced to attack this turn.
Well, this isn't suspicious at all.
Be careful. Whatever he's doing, he wants you to.
Well, I don't have a choice.
I'm aware, but it's not like I have much choice, do I? I'll start by attacking with Vampire Lady. Attack him directly. Your friend was right to be afraid.
Rainbow Life.
I activate my trap card, Rainbow Life.
It's a good 1-2
Now, by
combo.
discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard, I will gain life points instead of taking damage for the rest of the turn. That includes either effect, damage, or battle damage. So instead of taking those 150 points of damage, I'll gain
Does
them
Vampire's
instead.
effect activates? Because technically still inflicted.
Shit.
But I guess because they didn't lose life points, the late
Master
effect doesn't
Hyperion
work.
and Fairy Cheerga, attack him directly.
Meh.
I have 12.
It's one of those by the word of the card sort of thing.
I draw. I'll activate the continuous spellcard supply squad. Now,
That's
once per
really
turn,
good in the
whenever my
Mech-Lord deck.
monster
I should
gets
think about that
destroyed,
to
they get
mine.
draw a card. I normal summon the tuner monster Black Solvo.
Never actually thought of it that way. I always
Now,
put it in like
I'm going to
rocket
use
decks
this
and think,
effect.
what if I put in
Bring
Mech
back a
Lords?
level 4 or
Food for
lower
thought.
Dark attribute machine type monster from the graveyard. I'm going to bring back my Mech-Lord Army of Wiseols. Now, I'm going to tune these two monsters together. By synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life, blooming in the gardens bathed by moonlight. I rise in the name of the Dragon Warrior who gave you to me. Protect the world from these dark monsters from ever rising again. I Synchro Summon Level 7 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon.
Dang, and Dookie just lost his Black Rose Dragon. Now here's the Moonlight version of the card. I can dig it.
Wait, what?
It's good animation,
A
ever.
dual dragon? Oh, that's impossible! It's quite possible. It was given to me to protect the prisoner, which keeps the dark deities.
I mean,
The
it's
man who
somewhat
gave it
of...
to me was
It's
both
unintentional, definitely,
dragon
but it's kind of
warrior
also a
and the
5E's
lumber
manga
user.
reference in the sense
I
that
don't remember his
the
name,
priestess who... Yeah,
but his last
as I go into a lot of lore, but
name
the thing that kept
pretty clear to
Zulkin
me.
out would also
The
use the
last
Black
name
Witch Moonlight
was
Dragon.
Nolan. But anyway, let us continue.
Oh, great, last name Nolan. Thanks, Jamie.
If it's
Nice reference, though.
special summoned, or if you summon a level 5 or higher monster, I get to bounce one monster in the field. I'm going to bounce your Master Hyperion.
And last I checked, you don't have any more Asians in
That was my
the
favorite
graveyard.
monster.
Which means you can't
Now
summon
I
it
have
again.
two options. Either I attack your vampire lady to deal you damage, since Sanctuary in the Sky won't protect you from that, or I attack your fairy cheer girl, so I can get rid of it and any potential of you summoning the chaos form, or using
Also
it to
draw
effect a draw
power.
card.
Yeah.
I think I'm going for your fairy cheer girl. Black Rose Moonlight Dragon attack, fairy cheer girl. Moonlit Rose Flare.
Well, the attack force also add attack enemies too.
I end my turn with that. And
Attack Force
on
crew really
goes
were
back
ahead of their
to me.
time.
I set the card face down.
I would love if one day we got like a Tag Force compilation set, sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh! The early days, but I know it's going to be a lot bit more complicated than transporting over a bunch of Game Boy games, you know?
By discarding a card from my hand to the
Then again,
graveyard,
that
I
still
can
manages
change
to be
the level.
too
I can
complicated
add one
for-
level to a
whatever.
monster in the field. I'll choose him.
I lost my
now
train of
he's
thought.
level 4. Now I'll tune him with my vampire lady. Now I'm going to synchro summon Thought Ruler Archfiend.
I expected Shiranui Sun Saga, not gonna lie. Or Shogun Saga, rather. Sun Saga's a level 10. But hey, you know what? This guy keeps gaining life points. It's time for us to gain some life points.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that won't go through.
Moonlight's effect activates.
Since you summon the monster that's level 5 or higher, I can bounce one monster in the field back to your hand. So say goodbye to Thought Ruler Archfiend. Well, it's a shame I can't use his effect since he can only negate spell and traps at targets, but it is what it is. Good thing he wasn't my plan. I activate the spell card Book of Life.
Yeah, good thing he was playing it.
Special summon a
Good thing he was
zombie
playing
monster
B.
from my graveyard by banish one monster in your graveyard. So I'll banish your giant text to bring back the spare from the dark.
Well, that's not very nice.
Now this spare
Well,
from
that
the
shouldn't
dark,
be allowed.
attack Moonlight Dragon. No,
Get wrecked.
I was careless and let that happen. Well, at least Supply Squad allows me to draw another card. I end my turn. My turn. I draw. It's not much, but this will provide me some defense.
It's better than
I set a
nothing.
monster face down in defense mode and activate the second Supply Squad. I end my
More
turn.
resources.
My
Supply squads
turn. I
are
draw.
soft ones per turn, so it doesn't get so
bad.
multiples can get
Because
let you
I'd
draw
like to
more cards.
find that your move was completely careless. Synchro summoning against some Mechlord deck.
It was
Oh,
pretty
I still don't
stupid,
care.
but there was no
As
Mech
long
Lord
as the
out,
plan
so
worked out the way it was supposed to, and sure enough it did. Plus, even if this guy had something, I would have just waited for it and welcome it with open arms.
give me a hug, Astromechanical.
I activate my trap cards back to the front.
It was good. It was as a comment like, did you just seriously synchro somebody against Mech Lords? That's like their one thing. They suck synchros.
And you were right. I did have the Chaos Form. I activate Rank Up Magic Barrier Force.
Damn.
Rank up my Fairy Chair Girl into a Chaos Xyz monster.
I managed to
Let the
summon
power
Chaos
of
Xyz
chaos
Fairy
surge
Cheergo
through
outside
your
of a
body
fairy deck.
and
Oh wait, no.
transform you into
I'm thinking of Star
powerful
Seraph
queen
stuff
of
from Age of the
chaos.
Gods.
Chaos
References.
Xyz Evolution. Come forth, Chaos Xyz. Dark Fairy Cheer Girl.
I'm so whatever he just said. I don't know why. The mini Chaos Xyz arc in Zexor was pretty fun though. You know, he let you have your filler episodes, but also still have them be little plot revealing at the same time.
Now,
It was a nice
Dark Fairy
compromise.
Cheer Girl will be the first one to attack. Attack his face down monster. Well, too bad.
Plus, the episode came in, it was just pure comedy. It's good to have that every once in a while, especially when things get serious.
In turn, this card can't be destroyed by battle. I don't care.
For summon attack mode, he could have also searched the card, but then he'd have a 0 attack point monster attack mode. Not wise.
The effect of Dark Fairy Chiago. Since she battled and is still on the field, I get to attach one of the overlay units and don't deal you damage, and then deal you 400 damage for each card in my hand. But unfortunately, I only have one, which is Master Hyperion that you returned to my hand earlier.
Hey, damage is damage.
Still 400 points of damage. Oh no, 400 damage. Now I'm only left with 50,650 life points. Oh no. Yeah, be funny, smartass. Next time we're hitting you with so much damage, you will be fearing. Now, but for now, the spare from the dock attack and destroy his nuclear Nutella core thing, whatever it is.
Attack the ball.
The only thing you did by
The core thing was a cool way of referencing the anime too, with the whole Wise Core, Grand Core, Sky Core trio. They're not going to make the cards real at any most likely, so this is a good way of doing it some way.
And these two cards are not half bad at all.
So it was kind of neat that the Tag Force games did just kind of reference the do favor the anime, the actual card game, at least in terms of card design. They gave us Fossil Fusions first, but their Fossil Fusions sucked, but hey, that's only with the benefit of hindsight.
Activated, I get to add one Mechlord monster from my deck to my hand. I think Mechlord Army of Burnell would serve me nicely. Next, I'm going to normal summon Mechlord Army of Burnell. Then, I'm going to use the effect of my spell card. By discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard, I get to destroy one face-up Mechlord monster on my field.
Shit's gonna get real.
Since if a Mechlord card gets destroyed on my side of the field, I get to destroy a face-up spell or trap on your field. So by destroying my Burnell, not only will I draw 2 more cards, but your Sanctuary in the Sky is also gone. I wonder
why, though, he didn't use Burnell's effect.
No, my field spell. Now I get to draw my 2 cards.
But not only that, because a card destroyed by the card effect.
Since a monster on my field was destroyed by a card effect, I can special summon this fella from my hand. Mechlord Emperor Burnell!
Destroy the army, get the Emperor. Another way to reference the cores from the 5D anime. And they had such sick animations too. I miss Tag Force.
And I'm pretty sure what his effect is.
Why do they have to be locked to the PSP?
Attack points equal to half of my life points. Since my life points are 15,625, the attack points you'll gain will be 7,825. Next,
big boy.
I am going to banish 3 Mechlord monsters from my graveyard. Now let's see. I'm going to banish my Nucleus, one Granary, one Obligator. In order to special summon one of the strongest monsters in my whole deck, one of the Mechlord Astro monsters. Come forth, Mechlord Astro Dragon Triskelios!
It's one of the newer ones. Right. Although it does have a pretty funny combination of Astro Mechanical. Summon Astro Mechanical, dump 3 Mechlords, then immediately banish them to summon that thing.
A Mechlord Emperor and a Mechlord Astro monster?
It was kind of cool giving them classes. Army is the lowest, well, technically the cores are the lowest, then there's the armies, they evolve into emperors, and then the Astro class.
I get to take a peek in one of your extra decks, and then take one monster from one of those extra decks, and equip it to Triskelios. And Triskelios gets that monster's attack points.
And Triskelios, unlike all the other Mechlords, isn't a racist. He'll take any monsters. Fusions, Incro, Xyz, Link, doesn't matter. He'll take them.
I believe that's if the equipped monster is a synchro monster, but who really cares? So, since I'm going to attack your despair from the dark, I think, Mr. Rells, it's only appropriate that I take a look at your extra deck. So, let us see what you've been hiding there. Ooh, these are some very powerful cards, I have to say. Yes.
Why is my extra deck in your deck? Shut up.
But, although there's so many choices, I think I'm going for the choice that has the highest attack points.
Go figure.
So, Mr. Rills, the monster I'm going to choose from your extra deck to equip is your Dracositos, the corrupted Nether Soul Dragon.
Oh, great.
And his attack power of 4,000 attack points.
7K.
If that thing hits us, we lose, which is why I won't let it go through. I activate Ryan's face down, Robotic. Now for the rest of the turn, our monsters can't be destroyed by battle, and we take no battle damage. Damn. Do I set one
Damn!
down?
Ron Simmons comes in.
Turn end. My turn, I draw.
Frickin' Raphael from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I draw 2 more cards.
Oh boy, the land of the copyright claims, just what I need. If this thing's parts muted, just assume it was because of the music. It's been coming up a little bit more recently. Duh. Power to Strike is not fair use. Stop trying to do it. I know it's a good track of music. I agree with you. It's not fair use. Oh yeah. Let's see what... Unfortunately, we weren't able to do much about this Mechlor threat, but we're not going to do much for a while. Nah. Bring on the attack. I really like how big it is and how it's outside the caster, so its height. It's almost everything needs to be outside.
Now all of your monsters go bye.
That is a good way to deal with the Mechlord threat. Blow it up that way. For a second, I thought it wasn't going to work. Oy. It being outside the castle also kind of reminds me of Joey and Yugi versus Para and Dox. Winged monsters can't be inside the labyrinth. Too big.
But also, I'm going to activate my trap card. Go.
Okay, let's see what this can do.
The
Oh crap! That's gonna cause some problems.
I get to choose one of these. Either I special summon.
Astromechanical.
Either I special summon ignoring their summoning conditions.
The snake.
3 Mechlord monsters from my graveyard, or I add 3 Mechlord monsters to my hand from my graveyard.
So you can search or summon.
That won't go through either. I activate Dark Pride.
Negate and let him draw a card. Draw a second copy.
Very well then.
I'll take some draw power, that's fine with me.
My hand advantage is still higher than yours. I'm going to discard 3 Mechlor monsters with different names.
Oh god. Let's start talking about the more benefits. Bye.
When the 3 mechanical rulers combine into one, they create the ultimate machine of destruction.
Oh, here we go.
Mechlord Astromechanical.
The ace of the Mechlords. Oh jeez. Beware the cube of despair. I love the bit of nanotech it uses to be summoned, though. It's one of the few times I see a bunch of nanotech, and I'm not sick to death of it. Picking away with it, that's how it was in the show. Yeah, every time you kill one gun, it gets a bigger one. Yep.
Indeed you are.
Just be grateful it's not the anime Astromechanical, otherwise you'd be making up a new effect every 5 seconds.
My 10, I draw.
It wasn't Zark levels of bad, but it was like, what? You can do this now? Although, to be fair, the according to the lore of the Mechlord and the Nerds of War, had 5 parts, and they had 5 different effects. So, in a way, Mechlords were the original Rush Maximum monsters.
Mechanical attack is very cheer, girl.
Uber dead. This must have been like Tag Force 5 or 6. I only played... I know I played 5. I didn't see it there, so I guess it was from Tag Force 6 and Arc 5.
I am there. My turn. I draw. Damn it. I bricked.
Ah,
And my turn.
worst time. Just leave despair in defense mode.
I activate Pot of Greed.
That little, damn it, I bricked. I've been there. But sometimes I brick into a card just like, you know what, this is such a fitting way to end. I'm not even mad.
And now, Mech Lord Astromechanical attack
Fight 'em out.
from the dark. Their last line of defense.
Well, that's gonna be it after this. There's so many amazing little blue light going through the entire gun, only to come out again like that. Nice bits of animation. It's the little things.
I end my turn. My turn, I draw.
Hopefully you can turn this around.
Perfect. This is gonna help out. I activate Call of Sanctity.
That'll help everyone out.
We all draw until we hold 6
Also, I
cards.
just realized what the freaking Dual Guardian said earlier. Just like, I still have the hot advantage over all of you. Imagine facing 2 guys at once and you still have the better advantage.
You do have to remember that by giving me so much advantage, you're already putting yourself in peril. Considering
I don't blame
that
Dookie for just
I
using the
already
same
have
draw
cards in
sound
my
effect
field
for
to give
everyone.
me
Just
more
the fact that
advantage over
Dual
you.
Guard would have fewer cards, would have
Well,
fewer
too
draw
bad,
sounds.
for once I'm
It's
done,
easier.
You won't even get a chance to take that
When you're doing all
advantage.
this intense editing and stuff like that, yeah, you can cut a corner here and there. That's fine.
Grateful charity.
Even more draw power, please, and thank you. Come on, let's see what we got here. How can we turn this around with this? Send more agents to the graveyard, because right now you got the Hyperion. Yeah, just send another agent.
And now,
Great.
I'm going to activate the effect of Agent of Life Neptune.
And send another one away.
From my hand to the graveyard,
Search
I
Sanctuary
special summon
in the sky.
Agent of Creation Venus to my
Okay, I'm wrong. Just straight up wrong.
And now
Why is this attack only 1,000?
I'll
Error.
pay 1,000 life points
That was perfect.
to bring out 2 Mystic Shine Balls from my deck to the field.
Thank you for just shortcutting. Only 2 and you could have had 3?
Next,
Ah well.
since I haven't
Maybe the
normal
other one's in his
summoned,
hand or
I
something.
normal summon
I'm gonna use
Raiden,
2.
Hand of the Light Sword.
Or just
Now,
leave room
I'm
open
going
for
to
his
put
partner.
together my 2 Shine Balls and my Raiden.
Oh, what was that about you shouldn't synchro summon against the Mech Lord player?
Now, I'm going to banish Venus in order to bring out back to the field Master Hyperion. Stop
Hi, bitch.
right there, scum.
Huh?
I activate my trap card.
Stop right there,
for
criminal
Raiden
scum.
Tribute. Now, all the monsters on the field are destroyed.
Dang,
including
including your
my
mech lords.
mechanical. Though I will get some advantage out of it, of course. Unlike you.
Supply squad. Just shatters to dust. Which, given its some animation, kind of
Thanks
fits.
to my supply squad, I draw 2 more cards. But, more importantly, since a monster on my field was destroyed by a card effect that triggers the effect of a Mechlord monster in my hand, count 4, Mechlord Emperor Skill!
Let's go into the list. Kind of sad that the weakest Mech Lord in terms of attack was the only one to actually win a duel. Freaking Leo and Luna. Well, that's the funny fun fact. Ancient Fairy Dragon has been in more duels than her duelist.
Even worse for yourself. Since we have
rip.
10 or more light monsters
That's one's gonna give a character
in our
like 3
graveyard,
duels.
I can bring out my ultimate card. A
Oh,
card
fuck.
that can be rivaling a god. Come forth, Sapphire, the ultimate Time Lord.
Shit's getting real. More Tag Force animation. It's because this zone wasn't in Duel Links yet. But some sick ass animation too. Good moments in the anime. The little TV screen. I never got the TV screen face, but hey, you know, that's how it's designed.
And I use Sapphire's effect. I can special summon a light fairy monster that's level 5 or higher from my hand or my graveyard back to the field. Its effects are negated permanently, and its attack points become 4,000 permanently.
So it's a fair trade-off.
So I'll bring back Master Hyperion for some well-needed payback for before.
Oh, here's his favorite card.
Since I control 2 or more light monsters on my field, I can special summon Guardian of Order to my field.
It's a neat card.
Now let's begin the onslaught. Guardian of Order, destroy Necklord Emperor Shield!
Dead.
Now Master Hyperion, attack him directly!
And draw power earlier too, because it's, you know, continuous spell.
And finally,
So.
Sapphire attack him directly!
Time to get wrecked, scrub. Huh?
It might be able to rival a god, but a god it is not. I activate my trap card, Draining Shield.
Damn it!
Thus regaining
Doing his best
all the
miracle
life points
impression in
I
this
lost
duel, getting all these
from
life
my
points.
Master Hyperion.
All that
No.
chip damage we did,
No.
just gained it all back and then some.
I end my turn. My turn, I draw.
Oh, that was a good line, though. It may be like a god, but it's not
I'll
one.
begin by activating double summon. Thanks to this, I can normal summon twice this turn. I'll begin
Handy.
by normal summoning Black Salvo. And now, I use its effect once again, bringing back Mechlord Army of Wizel. Now, I'll tune Wizel with Black Salvo in order to synchro summon level 6 Samurai Destroyer.
Oh boy.
I'm
just gonna kill their thing, straight up.
Normal summon. I haven't used my second normal summon. I normal summon Silver Gadget.
Once again,
And use
high
its
IQ,
effect,
synchro
special
summoning against a
summon level
Mechlord
4
player.
Machine from my hand. I'm going to bring out my third and final Mechlord Army of Grinnell. Now, I use these two monsters in order to build the overlay network. By overlaying the souls of these two monsters, I create a new life, cloaked in shadows and relentless in its objective. I
Love this
call
song.
upon the most dangerous of dragons. I Xyz summon rank 4 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon.
Why is everyone running this punk bitch? Last gonna get a 4 Heavenly Dragon version. Would it be hilarious though if they call it Dark Rebellion of the 4 Heavenly Punk bitches?
What the hell is that? Well, it ain't Bonnie the Purple Dinosaur. I have never seen this Xyz monster before. Nor will you ever see anything like it again. I use his effect.
They're unaware of the Dimension
I attach
Dragons.
both of its
Interesting.
Overlay units.
Then again, they haven't run into it yet either.
One monster on the field, on your side of the field, and then he gains half. He takes away half of that monster's attack points permanently and adds them to his own. So
You
I will
weren't
be
using it
taking
anyway.
the 2,000 attack points from Master Hyperion and be adding them to Dark Rebellion. What? Now I hope you're ready to meet my last Astro monster. I activate the spell card Trap
And summon the snake.
by discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard.
I'll have to make that real
I
one
get
day.
to activate a
It's not
trap
that
card directly
complex.
from my hand. So I activate the second Mechlord Astro the Eradicator. And with this, the 3 monsters I choose to bring back from my graveyard will
Are
be
the 3
Mechlord
Astros.
Army of Wizel, a second Mechlord Army of Wizel,
And a third Mechlord Army of
Emperor
Wizel.
Skill.
Great.
And
King's all
now,
here.
I'm going to tribute
This is a weird
my
family
3
meeting.
Mechlord monsters in order to bring out my ultimate Astro monster, Mechlord Astro Dragon Exterix.
Their final form, asterisk. Here we go. It's gonna be a real throwdown now. It's funny because it's basically Aporia versus Zone 2 in a way.
I attributed 2 Army of Wizel, which is 1900 times 2, 3800. Plus the 2200 from my skill. That totals up to 6,000 attack points.
Shit.
Now let's begin the onslaught. Dark Rebellion will take aim at Hyperion. My Samurai Destroyer will take aim at Guardian of Order. And finally, Asterix will destroy your Saphion, the ultimate Time Lord.
Utterly obliterated. Get wrecked. Alboria versus Zone should have ended. Everything is dead. Lost so many life points.
Now life points have dropped significantly. I end my turn.
You also
with
use
that.
Dying Key to gain extra 1,000 life points.
My turn, I draw. And honestly, I have had it for bullshit. I activate Heavy Storm. This will destroy all the spells and traps on the field.
No more surpluses for you.
Next, I activate the field spell Zombie World. Now with this, all monsters on our fields and graveyards...
We did your Sanctuary, now we're doing my Zombie
Then I
Realm.
summon Rescue Rabbit. I use Rescue Rabbit's effect. I'll banish him, and to bring out 2 Master Kianshis to the field from my deck.
Okay.
Now prepare to meet my favorite monster.
Oh?
Now, by overlaying the souls of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. Now come forth from the cold glaciers into battle. Fight for your honor, the Queen of Absolute Zero, number 103, Ragnar Zero.
Well, that's gonna cause some problems for us. Good luck with this one. Oh no, they're gonna lose the duel.
Effect. You see, I can attach one of your overlay units, then target a monster on the field whose attack is different from its original. Then I can destroy it and draw 1 card. I'll destroy your Dark Rebellion!
Good pick.
My Dark Rebellion was one of my best monsters.
And now he's one of your deadest
Now let's see
monsters.
what I can draw. Oh, it's gonna get a lot worse, buddy. I activate the spell card. Rank up Magic Barrier scores. Now I
His
can
turn to do
rank
it.
up my monster into a Chaos Disease monster. Let the power of chaos surge through your body and turn you into the Grim Reaper of the monsters who are greedy for power. Go,
So you.
Chaos Disease Evolution. I call upon Chaos number 103, Ragnar Affinity.
Gulps. Oh great, this bitch.
And she has a similar effect to Ragnar Zero. But
Only I
instead
just
of
saw
blowing
Zero
her,
earlier in the
deals you
freaking
damage. By
Ryan Blue
attaching one
GX
of the
Minecraft
overlay
ending.
units, I get to
Funny.
banish 1 monster in your field whose attack is different from its original. I'll target Asterix, whose original attack is 0. And since
Damn
he
it,
has
Zero, you went from
6,000
saving the day to
attack
killing us
points,
all.
Well, you can do the math.
Well, you can do the math, because I'm not going to.
Hey, remember when I said that things are gonna get worse? I wasn't lying. I have 4 more things to do before I end my turn. First things first, snatch.
Give me that
Taking
shit.
control of your Samurai Destroyer. No, now I'm defenseless.
I like
now
it.
thing number 2 I have to do. I activate the spell card, Dragon Snap.
I give them both
With
Megamorph.
this, I
Shit.
get to banish monsters from my graveyard to fusion summon a dragon monster from my
You took the
extra
synchro, but you can
deck.
still
I'll
use the
banish
fusion.
2 zombie monsters from my graveyard to bring out my ace monster, Drago Necro Nether Soul Dragon.
Dang.
And let me tell you, he's really angry that you took his evolved version. Now, the third thing I have to do is attack. Now, monsters, attack him directly!
Friggin' die. He's gonna take a crap ton of damage from this. Yeah.
Good job, gentlemen.
I think he patted his point so
Now,
much.
the fourth thing before I end my turn, I set this little card face down. And that ends my turn. My turn. That's gonna be
Snatch Shield giving him
just
1,000
fine.
life points.
I activate the spell card, my second Mechlord Assembly. And now, thanks to its effect, I'll add from my deck to my hand my last Mechlord. Now I fetch to my hand
Weisel.
Mechlord Emperor Weisel.
Which they got another one in Mechlord Weisel
Next, I normal summon
Synchro
my third
Absorption,
and final
which is
army
neat.
of Weisel.
And then
Next, I
Stars
use
got their
the
own
summon's
basically
effect.
their own version of
When
Synchro
this card
Absorption.
is caught from my hand
It's like,
to
we
the
can do that too.
graveyard,
What?
I will destroy my Mechlord, which will activate its other effect to destroy your zombie world.
You mean your own zombie world?
But that does
Wait, no,
not
sorry,
matter.
I had a brain
What
fart. No,
matters
he's right,
is
the
that
opposed
monster
zombie
like
world.
you will destroy
I'm
that
dumb.
card effect. So I bring out Mechlord Emperor Weisel.
Ironically, the first one we saw on the show was the one that summoned last. Kind of like poetry, it rhymes. Or something like that.
Now, gentlemen, if you wish to win this duel, you will have to get past my last Mechlord. So I use his effect. Since you control the Samurai Destroyer, who's a Synchro monster, I'll take it, equip it to Weisel. And now Weisel gains that monster's attack points.
By using my own synchro against me,
Now,
you screwed yourself.
Mechlord,
Although it's funny to see the
Emperor
Mechlord player play
Weisel,
synchros.
Attack and destroy Ragnarfinity!
Time to die, bitch. Be gone, thoughts!
Damn, this is a bad situation. You're only at the 100 life points left. Yes, and with that in mind, you cannot crash your Dragon Necro into my Weisel to reduce his attack points to 0, because that would kill you before you could get a token to kill me.
He's right.
I end
timing
my
thing.
turn. Right down to me. It's all or nothing. I draw. I activate Rank Up Magic, the 7th one.
Time for him to use his.
Ryan is not the only one with an over 100 number. I activate Weisel's effect.
You can
You
negate a
the
spell once per
for
turn.
once per turn, so I negate your 7th one.
Bah.
We were expecting something like that to happen, which is
Good
why-
counter.
Good
Sorry.
fix.
What? You have one face
What?
down?
Another 7th one? But you can't
The
do
anime
that.
one.
You must draw it for your turn to activate it. Well, you see, that used to be the case. But the card has gotten limited recently on our ban list, and it has gotten an errata. So now it can be activated during any
AKA we use the anime version.
regardless
Yeah,
if
it's
you
fine.
drew it for a turn or not.
At least they bring it up.
Which is why
You know,
my
establish
opponent left
it.
it face down for me to use. Now, come forth and illuminate your enemies with your divine light, and strike them down with your bow of justice. Come forth, my ace monster, number 102, Star Seraph Century.
Look, dude's playing Star Seraphs outside of a Star Seraph deck. Does this mean I'll get Odin? Not done though.
And now, thanks to the Rank Up Magic, the 7th one, I can rank him up into a Chaos Xyz monster. Now, let your light, let your bright light turn into a dark shadow, and let your bow of justice turn into a spear of destruction. Chaos Xyz Evolution, come forth. Chaos number 102, Archfiend Seraph.
I'm gonna take away all those attack points from you, Weisel. Time to die. Archfiend Demon shall bring your doom.
Seraph has a special ability. When attaching one of
Demon
his overlay
Seraph,
units, I can negate
whatever.
the monster's effect, and its attack points become 0. Now, Archfiend Seraph, attack Mechlord Emperor Weisel. Go! Dark Spear of Destruction! Go! Go! No, I can't let you win! Those monsters, they need to stay imprisoned! These dark abominations, they will bring the end of the world if they're set free. No!
Don't threaten me with a good time. Attack!
No, you're wrong. We are going to use those things as a force of good. Or at least that's what our plan is.
You can't trust the bad guy.
You're
Who can you
sorely
trust?
mistaken.
Especially with that
They
mustache.
cannot be a force of good. They have been created by the devil himself. Our minds are made up. We will take what we came here for, and then we will be one step closer to moving on with our lives. Please, no! Since I am the one who assured our victory, I think I'll do the honors. Dragon, Necro Nether, Soul Dragon, attack and end this. Underworld Soul Destructor!
Nice come from behind victory in the end there. The Dual Guardian really made them work for that win, but in the end they were triumphant. Now the world is doomed. Hooray! Wait.
I will take this card for safety.
This is mine now. Samurai Destroyer.
No, you can't.
Need the
I'm
Black Rose Moonlight
supposed to
Dragon.
give it to the descendant of Nolan. You can't take it.
Well, guess what? Jamie's not getting it now. And he never would.
I wasn't planning on keeping it for long anyway.
The universe is gonna get rebooted in a few episodes.
Don't deserve the Void Ogre Dragon I have. So be assured, if I find this Nolan guy, I will be sure to give him this cup.
Never does, to my memory. Bro snuck up on us.
Something else that's been glitching out.
Kind of vaguely reminds me of when Earth died in Vrains, and then Spectre felt something was wrong out in the universe.
What the hell is going on?
The castle's crumbling because it beat the Dual Guardian. What does it look like?
It's falling apart! Anthony, the teleporter, use it now!
Let's get out of here!
Oh. I'll admit, Ryan, the fact that we walked all the way to the castle turned out to be a good idea instead of just teleporting there.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be screwed. We only get one use after all.
All the teleporters in these things are fried.
Can't do that again.
I told you we might need them.
Still, for
I've
one
seen
use
way too
only,
many
that was a good
adventure
one
movies.
use.
I know that big old castles like that always have some kind of booby traps in them, especially falling apart when you take the treasure from them.
They always have a
Or
self-destruct
parts.
sequence. No, seriously, how do old fossilized castles like that have a self-destruct
least
sequence
I thought
anyway?
cards.
It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, it's amazing, but also in the same time, it's so terrifying holding all 7 dark deities. Yeah, well, don't.
We collected the whole set.
You need to give them to Jonathan
caught 'em all.
as soon as possible.
Tuh.
I know. I'll go and give them to him, then I'll go and take a rest. You should go and take a rest as well.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not
Yeah,
my
I know,
mom.
I'm going. See you later.
Just woke up and finally got some action. Well, back to bed. The earth bounds. Shite.
Master Induit?
Yes.
Well, we received something disturbing an hour ago. The castle of the Immortals has crumbled.
What? What about the immortals themselves?
Stolen.
Well, we sent a scavenger team to try and find them, but with no success. So we came to the conclusion that the reason that the castle crumbled is because the trigger has been activated, and the only way the trigger could be activated is by taking the immortals from the castle altogether, more specifically from their shrine of rest.
Well, that can't be
I
good.
see. Leave for now. I will
I
see
see.
what our course of action
Fine!
is
Just
for
drops an
now.
F-bomb.
Okay, Master. Volden, Frank. What is it, boss? It would seem that our precious urban immortals have been stolen. It's time for us to make our move. Send the scavengers. Send our card hunters. We need to find them. Don't worry, Master. I'm sure that we will find who stole them from us. And once we do, they will burn in fires of my blaze of glory.
Yes, whatever.
That's right, and we will not let this slide. Once we find them, I'll give them one-way flight ticket to Pain City.
I reckon.
Good. Now, my children, let the search begin.
Children. With the new course of events, the Earthbound Immortals are once again in the hands of their malicious creator. Salzalkin created the Earthbound Immortals. Interesting. In turn, this event has also allured the presence of another anomalous faction. Hidden in shadows, ready to fight as they say, reclaim the Immortals. With the threat of the Earthbound Immortals and a new enemy faction in the works, is it the perfect time for Duke and his friends to claim their true power and get more recruits on their side? Whether it is. But that's for the next episode. Now we have bloopers.
I have already vote-coded your list against the stars. Yeah, but if we were to do that, then
Why don't we just kept down the episode?
blowing up our teleporters. Remember, we don't live in actual, like, super technological advanced future. If we were to do that, we are risking of destroying our teleporters, or just, losing all of the energy in them. They are able to. This is not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this well. Fuck it.
This isn't working. I'm gonna do a take two. At some point, you gotta just call a loss a loss.
I almost said Raiden.
Raiden.
Playing too much Metal Gear Rising.
It's a good game. It's a very good game.
Well, actually, it was around the time when I just finished university. You know that Vlad guy who works with us? Well, he and I used to be friends from that university, and we decided to together find some jobs to do, but we were struggling to do so. So
We have Flare and frickin' Bullet going after me at home.
And recruited us to the team.
Oh, it's also better in some ways, since it was way more
And
intense.
so, with no other option, we joined, and paid we did. Wait, what was the last one? I need to do that one again.
Cut! Dang it, he did a pretty good job, though, in one take.
It looks important. Do you think that could...
Let's leave it alone. Ow.
The fuck are you?
Just, oh, Pluto! It sounds like if we got hit in the nads.
Nope. Go fuck the... Bah! My turn. I draw. Oh, wrong deck.
Oh. That's not a mech lord.
By synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life. Now. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh. No!
Stupid dogs.
That was my favorite.
Yuck.
Fuck.
Dang it. Accidents happen.
No.
Do you know the state of the thing? Was that like a pizza box at one point?
Damage. But that fairy chill girl still has an overlay unit. Not to mention if you have the chaos version, and that could be a bit dangerous. So I think I'm going to get rid of your fairy cheer girl next. Attack, Moonlight Dragon! Oh fuck, I forgot the attack name.
Just attack Moonlight Dragon, that'd work fine.
Now, I could attack Vampire Lady to deal the most damage. However, not only that you have Sanctuary in the Sky on the field, which prevents from taking damage. Wait, is it? Wait, I need to read Sanctuary in the Sky. I don't know if you have a fairy monster on the field, does it? Wait, let me read Sanctuary in the Sky. Give me a second.
Yeah, this is fine.
To the controller or a fairy monster.
Yeah, no, it has to attack a fairy monster for it to work. If you attack like a zombie, it doesn't work. It's good to double check your cards, though. Really, second if you manage to get that far in the duel, and you're just like, oops, error.
Now I have two options. Either I attack your vampire lady to deal you some damage since Satyr and this guy won't protect you at that point, or I attack Cherry. Cherry.
Cherry? What are you, Xander Hall?
My turn, I draw. It's not the best, but this will provide me some defense. I set a monster face down in the fence position and activate the second supply squad.
Once it wants to go in there.
Fuck, no.
I'm just gonna do it again.
And back to me, I guess.
Funny given all this light. Not again. This isn't a freaking fairy deck.
Meh, I don't care. As long as the plan worked out the way it did. And regardless, even if he has something to bring up, I'll just wait for it to come up and wait out, and I'll just wait for it to...
Did you did so much you could do anything?
And it all comes back to me. Ah, fuck. And now I get to draw my...
I mock you with that sort of thing, but that sort of stuff happens to me all the time. No one's perfect.
But more importantly, since a Mechlord monster in my field was destroyed by a card effect, I get the special Wait, it's if any card I'm pretty sure is destroyed.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a mech lord specifically. That's why in the games they sometimes put Playful Possum in the deck. That thing's effect is it can blow itself up. And come back later, but still blows itself up.
Now, I'll declare an attack on Despair from the Dark, and since that's the case, I think that I'm going to... Oh wait, I didn't pick up the hand. Fuck.
Whoops.
If that thing hits... Fuck, I forgot to turn on the lights again.
These super dry sports are really getting the better of me.
If that thing hits us... forgot
If that thing hits us... Yeah, something bad will happen, probably.
My turn. I draw. Oh, fuck. Wrong deck again. How many
This isn't a zombie deck. They're all getting each other's decks.
Well, it contains one, but...
How many times did you fuck up this?
83.
Sounds about right.
Fuck, I started speaking in infamy.
Vintage me. I missed that shirt. That shirt, I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared one day. That's why I have obnoxiously long hair, too. Yeah. I'm not saying my hair is short now, but it's not down to a freaking waist. Yeah. But yeah, another solid episode from Dookie with a very intense duel that held up very well. It's a very climactic back and forth duel, and it's almost like an apology for the last episode being a bunch of talking. This is where all the dueling went. They were being very ballsy to summon Synchro monsters against a Synchro Stealer, but hey, that's the way it works. The Dual Guardian put up a very good fight against the villains. In the end, the bad guys won and the good guys lose. Because now they got their hands on the Earthbound Immortals, which will only cause more problems in the future. So gotta keep a lookout for that one. Especially with the great power that they hold. I mean, they aren't exactly friendly, for goodness sakes. Oh, you knew Odd back then. That's nice. Cool. And Alan. You know a good amount of people that are in the current Dragonverse. Funny how at the time it was, in a way. But, yeah, another solid episode that holds up really dang well, even all this time later. There was a Junk Berserker animation. Boy, since he's the only one that reacts to this kind of stuff. 5 years later, not much changed, eh? It's kind of sad, but hey, you know, maybe someone else will come along one day and do this job actually well. One day. That was a good actual picture for it. I don't know if... I wonder if Dookie still has that one. If not, go back and screenshot that. Because that's actually a really good final image to end it on. So, but yeah. A very climactic back and forth duel, in which case the villains win and manage to get their hands on Earthbound Immortals, so they're even more powerful than before. And another faction has joined the crew, which I have no idea what this sort of thing was supposed to be leading towards. I forgot about the whole Earthbound cult thing entirely, so maybe it's whatever the Shadow the Hedgehog group was supposed to be involving in the reboot, but I doubt that. It probably just set up for something that ended up not coming out anyway, so meh. I guess we'll have to wait and see in Season 2, maybe. I don't know. It's a problem for the future for right now. But yeah, in the end, the Dual Guardian put up an excellent fight, but the villains were just too strong for him. and now the heroes have even more problems to deal with. Lucky them. But in the end, they had a great climactic duel that was fitting for the castle grounds they were standing on, and one that the kings and queens and nobles of the past would be more than happy to see in their time. But in the end, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the villains just have to win, and in this case, they definitely won. But not much else to say on this one. Another good episode, some funny jokes, and some good back and forth dueling. Excellent back and forth dueling, in fact. And it all ended on, well, more mysteries abound. We'll have to wait for the answer to some of those mysteries next time. Until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see all of you next time. Later. Bye.